I do got to admit, there is something pretty strange about posing these figures up together. Hello everyone, it is Briximus Prime, back for another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness Defender Strange deluxe figure. Let's just get right on into the review by starting with the packaging. And now taking a look at that packaging, pretty standard Marvel Legends packaging with the Legends series logo right there. It says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Defender Strange, Hasbro. Got an image of Defender Strange right there on both sides of the packaging. Got that image also right here on the back of the packaging. And it's got a quick bio right there, and it's nothing that really spoils the... It's a pretty generic, Doctor Strange thing. It just says... Doctor Strange is Earth's foremost magical defender, safeguarding our dimension against supernatural threats from across the multiverse. So yeah, no spoilers, it's just a pretty generic, Doctor Strange thing there, and then there's a nice little logo right there, and nothing much on the bottom. Here is the barcode, in case anyone needs that. Anyway, that is it for the packaging here. And now getting into Doctor Strange's accessories here, or Defender Strange's accessories, before we get into the obvious. Let's go over those hands. Doctor Strange does come with a right grabby hand and a left fisted hand. And then Defender Strange also comes with these magic hands, which I'm assuming is magic hands for the magic portal right here, which is a very nice accessory. It's made out of some nice pliable hard plastic. It looks flimsy, but I assure you it is far from flimsy. It is a nice solid piece of plastic. And honestly, this is the only thing that's making this figure a deluxe figure, is the fact that he comes with this huge accessory. And honestly, it only was worth it for me because I paid only $20 for this figure instead of the full $30, because I had a Target gift card with me on it, so I was able to get this guy for actually fair price. But overall, it's got some nice detailing, molding all throughout this base here. It's a little bit hollow on the bottom, but it's got the nice yellow paint apps on the bottom, really sparking it up right there. And then here, kind of have a little bit of that yellow highlighting throughout here, and then it just goes into transparent orange all throughout the thing here. And it is just a little bit sharp, so be careful. And overall, it is a pretty sizable accessory. I do like this accessory quite a bit, and it actually does come out for some pretty good display options here. And as you can see, it kind of stands just at the right height. You can maybe try to get this guy looking like he's stepping outside the portal right there, so it looks like he's coming right through. You could maybe try to get a background back there and maybe try to make it look like he's coming from somewhere else. But yeah, it is a fun little accessory to really try and get some of those cool, display options or play options with this thing. But was it really worth it for the extra $10? For me, obviously it wasn't, because I probably wouldn't have bought this figure if it wasn't for that gift card. Getting into Defender Strange himself, first thing, I do want to mention that he does have the inaccurate facial hair. Technically, he's supposed to have the beard and everything, but could say it's pretty strange. I don't think it's that big an issue. I mean, this figure did come out before the movie, and Hasbro probably had a limited amount of stuff to work with. I did find it interesting that this character has a ponytail. Just be careful of that plastic so you don't, rip this off over time. But I do like his white hair that goes throughout the whole thing. And I like how his hair is what he has to tie up his little ponytail right there. The face sculpt looks really good with that photoreal technology. The eyes, brows, and the beard, and that little goatee with the mustache looks pretty good. And then the main body is based on that one Superior Strange, I think is what it is where Doctor Strange got that red and black suit from the comics. Very nice color here. Just a little bit of color separation from the black and red. He does have a little bit of brown on the gloves. But other than that, it is a very nicely detailed and painted up figure. There is a lot of red paint on this figure, and it makes him feel way less cheap. I mean, at least, even though he's not a deluxe figure like other figures, and the only thing making him a deluxe is an accessory, it's nice that they at least tried to put in a lot of the effort into the paint apps. Would have liked to maybe have seen some more extra hands or maybe some more magic effects to really make him feel like a deluxe figure. Something similar like they did with that one deluxe Black Widow figure from a while back that came with all those blast effects. But anyway, going over the articulation, he's got a dumbbell joint in the head, which allows for him to look up that far and down that far, a little bit of head pivoting and head swiveling. He does get a little bit of gapping right there in the neck, so just keep that in mind. Shoulders can rotate a full 360. These little shoulder pads that come out are on a pliable material. Shoulders can move outward that far. He does get a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which bend really well. All wrists rotate and hinge up and down, except for the grabby hand, which hinges up and down like a sword tipping hand. And then he's got a diaphragm joint right here, which allows for some swiveling, a diaphragm pivot, arcing back, and a crunch. An actual waist swivel. Hips right here. Because the cuts are a little bit different, this leg can hinge forward that far. This one can kind of hinge about that far. They can hinge about back that far. They can move outward that far. They both have a mid-thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. And then they got a boot swivel. Ankles move up, down, and ankle pivot. And then there are peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So that is really it for Defender Strange himself. And the Marvel Legends Defender Strange this guy's really got some great posability, and with that accessory of the portal really brings out some great options here for displaying and for like posing with other figures. And for comparisons, here is Defender Strange with the Spider-Man No Way Home Doctor Strange, as well as the Multiverse of Madness Rintrah Build-A-Figure Waves Wong. And you could technically try to give this guy these hand effects here, which don't look too shabby. You just obviously won't have that brown glove right there inside the hand, so if you're going to have him displayed with this stuff, just make sure you got that hand kind of covered up. And then finally, here is Defender Strange compared next to the last Doctor Strange figure I reviewed, the comic book Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange, and here he is with the last Marvel Legends figure I reviewed, the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Baron Zemo. So anyway, that is it for the comparisons. I do find it pretty strange. Okay, I promise that's the last one. And yeah, that is basically it for my review on the Marvel Legends Defender Strange. And, yeah. He's a pretty basic Marvel Legends figure. With him being a deluxe figure, I would have liked for him to have come with more accessories. I mean, the Walgreens exclusive Doctor Strange, that isn't even a deluxe figure, comes with more accessories than this figure. And I feel like that is inexcusable. I get that this guy comes with this huge accessory, but you seriously could not have given him more hands, an alternate head. You could have given him, like, some mystical artifacts or weapons. Like, he seriously is lacking in his accessories, and his posability is just a little bit limited. I don't like how the skirt here kind of limits some of his posability, but overall, I do really like the figure. I'm not disappointed with him. I just suggest that you try to pick him up like I did, how I picked him up with a $10 Target gift card and got him for 20 bucks instead of the 30, because as long as you can get this guy for less than 30, go ahead. Blast Effect is really cool, and I really do like it, but in my personal opinion, just based on inflation and money and budgeting, like, I just can't help but feel like I would have been paying a little too much for this figure with how little it feels like you're getting. Overall, if I had to give this figure a rating, I give him a solid 7 out of 10. I was going to say 6, but I decided 7 because I do like the Blast Effect quite a bit, and the figure is not bad. The pricing just could have been a little bit better, but the actual quality of the figure is not bad. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Briximus Prime. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Marvel Legends. Like the video, comment down below, yada yada yada. You guys know this. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Briximus Prime, and I'll catch you guys next time.